Happy Saturday. We are back. I know there's no we because my girls, Natalie and Wendy, my incredible co-hosts, are not with me today, but I'm going to hold down the fort. So stay tuned because we have incredible people who are coming in who are business just experts. And of course, female entrepreneurs and some male entrepreneurs today that are bringing their expert advice and solutions to help you build and win with intention. Today, we are talking life insurance and legacy. And as we close out the year, we are tapping into health and wellness with the owners of Revo Green. And of course, later, our girl, don't you think we forgot about her, Camille Cower is always bringing the power. She's pulling up with the E spot for all of the entertainment news. So let's get right into it. Up first, we are kicking things off with Aquania Escarne. I love her name and I love what she represents. You're going to be so inspired by her story and her company. The Purpose of Money is literally changing lives. She not only owns several apartment complexes and properties, but she has added hotels to her portfolio. So we are going to learn how she did it. Get your pen and paper. You're not going to want to miss what she has done and the steps she has taken to make this dream in her life a reality. And it truly is only the beginning. So please help me welcome our girl to the show, Aquania Escarne.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Are we twinning today? We're ready.
We are.
Hey, I'm so happy you're here. You just are so impressive. Just such a brilliant mind. And I can't wait to get into it today. And before people know that, you've invested in hotels and you own multiple family home properties, you say they've got to have their life insurance together. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Absolutely. So, I am a life insurance producer who helps women build wealth through real estate investing and life insurance. And I think it's so important to think about this at this time because tomorrow is never promised.
Mm.
And life insurance is a guaranteed way to leave a legacy. And it's the one way that you can buy wealth before you build it. So, let's get life insurance so we can leave our family tax free dollars and legacies.
Man, I think that the way you say it, it hits home to us because I think some people, I know for my life that I have not wanted in the past to talk about life insurance because it almost seems like scary or like I don't want to talk about you dying almost. And that's the whole thing. People have to flip the script because it's actually about the life and legacy you're going to leave after you're gone because the truth is it's not even about us in this life. It's about what we're building for generations to come. And so, can you talk about the importance of life insurance, especially as we close out the year?
Absolutely. I think life insurance is the greatest gift you can give your family because one, you know that life and death is guaranteed, right? So we know we're going to die. Why not be prepared and financially prepare our families? The number one purpose for life insurance is to provide income to your family when you're no longer here. So by getting it, you're basically giving them that opportunity to maintain the lifestyle you worked so hard to create and making sure that they don't have to struggle financially when you're gone. And I want people to understand that this is something that you know you can prepare for in advance. And because your health, which is a major factor in your ability to get life insurance, is unpredictable, I like people to get covered as soon as possible when they're young and healthy.
That is such good advice. And you have really coined a phrase that we love here at the Connect Network TV. You say, buy wealth before you build it, because life insurance provides tax free income to your family when you die. Share a little bit more about that.
So, one thing that people need to realize is when you get life insurance and you pass away, it's a contract that the life insurance company has to honor. So, they are going to write that check to your family, and the law protects life insurance income so it's not taxable, and your family can use it to pay off the mortgage, pay for education, or even pay for the bills that come with losing an income. And I think it's important to prepare your family for this so that they can grieve instead of worrying about finances, which is so stressful as it is. But losing a family member can be tragic and devastating, but not having to worry about money at the same time can be invaluable.
Wow, I think that just the pressure being taken off and having the peace of mind that they don't have to worry about the funeral cost and other costs that you've actually talked about, that it's not just for the funeral cost and it has so many other benefits. Can you please share, a little bit about that for the families who I know are really open and even more eager now to get life insurance?
Absolutely. So, one of the things people don't realize is some policies include living benefits. So, those are actually benefits you can utilize while you're alive. Then, you also have the benefit of there's some type of insurance called permanent life insurance, which builds cash value. So, it builds money in the policy, which you are allowed to borrow from while you're alive. And it also provides income that you could use for your kids' education or even a wedding, or in some cases, to buy a house, which I've personally used life insurance cash value to invest in real estate.
Wow, we're about to get into it even more. I just feel like you dropped a bomb. Did everyone just hear that? Please turn your TV up because she's about to go deep with you to show you how not only to transform your family's lives after you pass away, but really live your best life now. And I know people at home are listening and they're like, I really got to get things together. So tell us, who needs life insurance and when is the best time to apply?
In my opinion, everyone. But this is what I say, just because you're single or not married doesn't mean you don't need life insurance. In actuality, anyone who has another person who depends on them for income needs to get life insurance. But I highly recommend, if you are a spouse or a parent, that you absolutely get life insurance so your family's provided for.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. And I love that you're covering all of the basis. And I know that some people might say that they already have a work policy. Is the additional coverage necessary?
Absolutely. Your work policy is never enough. And this is why. For starters, we've seen recently a lot of companies have let employees go. And the first thing that goes when you lose your job is also your work benefits. And in a lot of cases, you're not allowed to take your work policy with you, or it's very expensive to keep. So I recommend that you get insurance outside of work so that you can change jobs as often as you like, but you also can have a fixed rate that you can afford. And the younger you do this, the better. Because the other thing to think about is, depending on when you leave your job, it might be more expensive for you to get insurance, or you may not have the health required to get insurance. And I've actually seen some people who have changed jobs and they do not get life insurance on the first day. And it is a huge risk to your family to go without life insurance.
Wow. I just love that you broke down how unreliable it is to have it only with work. So everyone out there, I know they've just felt as much um, joy and clarity that I've had during a conversation because I am so excited. Everyone out there, you're going to be with us for the entire month, and we're going to continue talking about the purpose of money. And next week, you have to stay tuned because we're going to get into your real estate portfolio. Girl, I cannot wait to hear all about it, to go deeper into that as well. You have so much wealth and knowledge in your heart. And because also the hotel investment opportunity sounds just unbelievable and incredible. But in the meantime, how can everyone keep up with you?
Absolutely. Follow me on Instagram at The Purpose of Money, or check out my website, thepurposeofmoney.com.
All right, Connect family. We just want to thank you for being on the show. You're so incredible, Claudia, and spending time sharing her knowledge with all of us. I know that I've really benefited from just your experience and just knowledge and revelation you have about life and how to leave legacy. So we cannot wait to have you back all throughout the month. And coming up next, we are all eating more this holiday season, but your health and wellness doesn't have to fall to the wayside, and neither does mine. Let's do this together. You're not going to want to miss this segment. The founders of Revo Green are up next to tell you all about how their microgreens can give you the healthy lifestyle you've always wanted.
Do you have a business idea but struggle with analysis paralysis on how you can bring it to life? Our proven system will help you to master your mindset, get clarity on your skills, and teach you how to start an online business from idea to income streams. Connect with us today over at raquelwalters.com and schedule your consultation call.
Hi, I'm Julie Stevens, founder and creator of Be Teeny Spirits. Please shop our low-calorie cocktails at www.beteenyspirits.com. Thank you for watching the Connect Network TV. Cheers.
Welcome back, Texas. It's that time of year again where many of us are thinking about resetting our health and wellness and recommitting to fitness. That's me. I am right there. That's why I'm so excited about this segment because I want to know why it's so hard to stay committed. And we are sitting down with the owners of Revo Green, Brandon Higgins, Joshua Diskin, and Vieta Lerman with Revo Green. They are going to give us some of the first steps we can take to become more healthy and stay committed. Welcome back to the show, friends.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. Good to be back.
My friends, I actually have people with me. I love it. It's so much more fun when I'm connecting with such incredible entrepreneurs. My goodness, it's so great to see you again. We first featured you more than a year ago, you and Brandon, when your company was called Maxine Microgreens. Now you're under a new name, Revo Green. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And I actually have some of the product. Guys, audience, community, look at the packaging. It's just so beautiful. I'm just obsessed with your rebrand. You also have brought the amazing Vieta on. Right. We're so excited. Who is also was on the show separately. Gosh, there's so many things happening, but we love your sinless desserts as well. Can y'all please tell us about the new Cohesion and your elevated brand?
Yeah. So we started out as Maxine's Microgreens. We got our start in the farmers markets here in Austin selling microgreens, and our mission changed. We wanted to hit everybody. We wanted to bring nutrients to every person in America. And now we sell Revo Green, which is we are a vertically integrated supplement company. That means that we grow all of our microgreens in a vertical farm that we are patenting, in the process of patenting. And then we make those microgreens into powders, into pill form. So they're single ingredient, no fillers or flow agents. And this is how we're going to change the world.
Oh my goodness. It is just so inspiring to hear your heart posture towards our community and towards the world. And you guys have definitely mastered microgreens. And that's definitely something you can check off your list. So let's talk about them. For those who don't know, what are microgreens?
So microgreens are basically a 3 to 7 day old plant. So we grow a variety of peas, mustard, sunflower, radishes. And so a lot of people have heard of sprouts. A microgreen is the next stage above that. So they actually have one set of true leaves. And so at this stage, if grown the right way in organically nutrient-rich soil, you can achieve sometimes up to 240 times the nutrient density than a mature plant counterpart. And that's kind of the scale we're dealing with. So this is like truly Mother Nature's multivitamin. And that's what really gives us the most nutrient-dense nutraceutical on the market right now.
Wow, it's so incredible because I was just thinking about everything our country has gone through over the past 2.5 years. And the fact that you have created a product that is so potent to bring healing to all of us from the inside out, I feel like the time is perfect. Like this is the season for your product. And I know that you have a new single ingredient supplement in your newest product that you offer. Can you talk a little bit more about these supplements?
Yeah, so these supplements, obviously with the powder, we can do a lot of things. We currently encapsulate our own supplements, meaning we don't have to outsource this to manufacturing companies. And we started off growing microgreens. Like, we've become experts in doing this, experts in knowing how to grow this nutritional dense version of a plant. So we use pharmaceutical grade freeze drying techniques to maintain at least 99% nutritional integrity. And one topic of debate is we're actually exponentially increasing the phytonutrients of these plants. So we're overseeing the entire process from seed to capsule. As Josh was saying, we don't use any flow agents, any fillers. Turns out if you just sell a really high grade quality product, it'll sell itself. So who knew? But one thing that's really segued us into the food world is teaming up with Beata. And so we're now incorporating these microgreens into Beata's chocolate, and we're seeing phenomenal results. And I'll let Beata kind of take it from there on that one.
Thank you for that, Brandon. So I oversee the entire scientific and health benefit side of RevaGreen and our product portfolio. So I make sure that everything we do is fully evidence-based, means that there is science and clinical trials that say that these products, these plants are beneficial and supportive of different human health conditions. They're either, supportive of more energy, the detoxifications of the body, the supporting of the better sleep and relaxation. And, being on the side of the chocolate as well as an entrepreneur in Sinless Treats, there is no better way to deliver a nutraceutical to the body than encapsulated in the healthy fat. And that's essentially what chocolate is. You would be getting the enjoyment of the product as well as health benefit of the supplement in one package. And this is what I'm here to offer.
Oh my goodness. You are just on fire with everything you're creating. I've actually tasted the Sinless chocolate, and it was devoured by my children, which I love because I could give it to them so freely and know that it was actually healthy for them. And the fact that you're encapsulating the microgreens in the chocolate, it's, you talk about a product that's for right now. I think like bringing the comfort and the health all together. Can you just please send me an endless supply? I'll talk about it every day. Okay. It'll be just so great. Who would you love to serve, your ideal client, and who needs the chocolate other than me and the microgreens? I need all of it. And these supplements most.
Our ideal client is everybody, but we're in business, so you got to niche down a little bit. But our practitioners are a big part of our business. We have a practitioner network that prescribes our products to clients, and they're really the gateway to our customer base. They have the trust with those clients, and they're able to advise them on which products to take and what would make them feel the best. I think that we have the most efficient way to get nutrients to the body in a whole food supplement. So you're not only getting something that's organic, it's unique, it's sourced right here in Austin, and we want to change the world doing that.
I love it. You are going to change the world. I just want to reconfirm that, and that this is truly just the beginning of all the breakthrough and abundance that's going to happen for not only y'all and your business, but also for all the people taking the product. I can't wait to hear the testimonies. And I also love that you have a practitioner and influencer program. And it's just, that's innovative as well. And I love that being an influencer, I know we all have influence, but who can apply for this type of opportunity to work with you?
Yeah, so our practitioner program is really geared toward that natural health practitioner, maybe the whole eclectic style of healing, holistic health, chiropractors, anyone that's trying to combat the need and urge for pharmaceuticals. Our nutraceutical is a great alternative to a pharmaceutical. And so it's, like I said, we produce this high quality product that sells itself. And so we get a hold of all these practitioners, and we just kind of give them some samples. And within a matter of sometimes hours, if not days, they'll be calling us back and saying, this is the best thing I've ever had. And I've been dealing with nutraceuticals for 30 years. So yeah, we're just reaching out to any naturopath or health wellness coach, even med spas, to just try our product. And when you do, you'll fall in love with it, and you'll have you'll have no reservation recommending it to any of your clients.
What a great system to get people hooked on the product that will make them feel better. So how can people get in touch with you today?
Yeah, people can get in touch with us through Instagram, Facebook, the socials, and also our website. Our website is revogreen.co. That's revogreen.co. You can do subscriptions orders there, and that you can also sign up for our practitioner affiliate program there as well. And I like what you said, Michelle. You said nutrition helps people become the best versions of themselves, and I totally agree with that. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to provide a product that helps people show up and be the best versions of themselves every day, so we can all make the world a better place.
I love it. I mean, I feel like y'all are my people. I'm always like, let's do what we can to be our best. So it's time to make the world a better place all together. Together is better. Go get your Revo Greens right now. Connect with this incredible company. Obviously, their heart and their passion and their purpose is for you. Thank you so much for coming back on Revo Green. I know you're going to be back soon. And stay tuned, Texas. We'll be back with Camille Cower, who always brings the power with the E-Spot after the break.
Hi, I'm TK Kwan. And I'm Sabrina Kwan. And we're the founders of Chew on Something. Hey. And we are the founders, as Sabrina said, of Chew on Something. We're also writers and creators, and we work in fashion. And you can keep up with us at Chew on Something Official. And we're on all the major platforms.
Yes. And you're watching the Connect Network TV.
Welcome back, Texas. We can't close the show without getting into a few hot topics. Camille Cower is back with the power with the E-Spot. Hey, girl.
Hey. Like, I don't know why I'm pretending to talk in this microphone. I'm on my laptop today, so I'm actually using my AirPods, but branding is important, right? Well, speaking of killing it, do you have any special plans coming up soon for the holidays? Or what are some of your rituals that you and your family do?
Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you asked. I literally just made this like 10-page list. No. We go see Santa's Wonderland. We do tree pictures, like Christmas tree pictures. We go ice skating, which you can do in Houston. Who knew?
Wait. Back up, rewind.
What?
How good are you at ice skating? Because that's the thing. Do you hug the rail the whole time? Or are you literally like out there like Christy Yamaguchi doing twirls and stuff? Like, I need that.
You know, I try my best to be like Christy, you know, but I've got to take care of my kids. And if I fall, which I totally would, it wouldn't be worth it. It would, you know, so I kind of hold the pole and my kids.
She's speaking of the rink pole for the record. So moving on, in case you just joined us, speaking of inappropriate things around children, bad joke, Camille, but it's the perfect segue to what's been going on in the news lately. You're a mom, I'm a mom. What did you think when you heard about all the stuff going on with Balenciaga and the I don't even want to talk about the images, but that was a lot.
I was mortified and disgusted, and I did a lot of research on it. I looked into it a lot, and I mean, there's already consequences, but even greater consequences because
as there should be.
I mean, absolutely. And I think I'm so grateful because I really believe everything that happened with Epstein, all the exposure that happened with all the stuff going on with children, Everyone who's seen the stuff with Balenciaga knows what we're talking about.
It's a lot to unpack. And just like you mentioned, the strategic of it all, having the documents from USA versus Williams, which was about upholding the Scottice's ruling about child pornography, having some of that images from that book by Isabel Huppert. I have my notes here because I was not going to butcher all these names. They're a little difficult. Italian is not my first language, nor are their names. But even that book, it had such like children nude, adults engaged in violence and cannibalism. And it's just like
very demonic. I feel like all of this stuff, dark is getting darker, light is getting lighter. So what that even means is that we're like, things are being exposed and we're not taking it anymore. The blinders came off during COVID. I think one of the best things that happened in COVID is that we weren't distracted anymore. We had to be at home and look at the things happening.
Do the research. I'm almost Santa Claus's wife's age, so might as well start setting it up. Just kidding. I'm not. Especially if I keep using all my wonderful skin products that I'm always sharing on my website. So go there and check it out. But I also wanted to mention, because a couple of weeks ago, it kind of flew under the radar a little bit with Will Smith he's coming back into the fold and his kind of an apology tour, but kind of also promoting his new film Emancipation that just came out on Apple TV as well as in theaters.
I mean, I think that this is all he knows. And I think that it is a passion for him, and he feels called to this. Here's the thing, Will Smith's trying to gain trust again, and if he continues to do what he's supposed to do and shift and change and he transitions and doesn't become aggressive again, then I think the community will accept him and be like, okay, I trust you. That was a moment. But with Chris, I mean, it seems to be a repeated thing that it's hard to trust someone to not do that if they haven't proven themselves again.
My thing is, why give him an award? Why even make it a thing? I mean, why even set him up for this in the first place? But one thing I noticed when I watched Will Smith on Trevor Noah's show, he made a point of saying when after that incident, he got home, his little nephew, like all his family was at home watching, and they were all like rooting for him until that incident happened. And his little nephew, who was small enough to sit on his lap, and was like, hey, uncle, I got a question for you. Why'd you hit that man? Not congratulations, you won the award. And it just it broke him down. Like he just realized everybody was waiting for him to have this great big moment for a great film, and it all kind of overshadowed it. So I do like you. I hope that he can have that redemption, emancipation, if you will, to go on the movie that he's having, just have that freedom to be himself again.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we got into it. We got a lot of topics. Let us know. Connect with us. I know I got a little hot. Connect with us here at the Connect Network TV. And, really go on our Instagrams and let us know what you think about this show, what you think about these topics, what you want to hear about, what you're passionate about. We really want to connect with you here at the Connect. So Camille, we love having you on this show. You are just the ultimate. You always bring the heat. We really appreciate your time today. Thank you to our guest today, Aquania Escarne, the Revo Green team, and of course, you, Camille Cower. If you are ready to build your business and brand with the power of media, there's no better place to do it than right here on the Connect Network TV. Keep up with our past episodes at theconnectonline.com. We'll see you next week.